Hey Stamp friends, welcome to the Joyous Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachel Coon and it's Fun Fold Friday. I'm making a really easy triple panel accordion card using some of our DSP that's on sale right now for the month of July. Going to hold while I flip and we'll get started. All right. Thank you for holding. Be sure to comment today during the live and I will send you this card if you are one of our random people who are picked. So comment away. Tell me what your thoughts are. If you have the stamp set, I would love to hear it. If you're watching this on our YouTube replay, feel free to comment too. I would love to hear what you think and I might just reach out to one of you guys as well. All right, so this card is really beautiful. It's just a very simple card, but it features the DSP. Today I'm using the Pansy Petals DSP, and we are using the Pansy Patch stamp set. Let me show you that one real quick. This one coordinates with this one, the DSP, and I'm just using that very simple thank you. For the rest of this card, it is all the DSP. Let me show you again. So right here, this flower was cut out using our Pansy dies. That cut out also Pansy shapes and then the outline of the DSP or the stamp as well. So that would cut out the same size of this Pansy in the stamp set. Let me show you a little bit about that. So here is our DSP, and I've used that die to just cut out that Pansy, and I'll cut out these ones, and there's even a die to cut out these little ones as well. There's also a die that cuts out the DSP leaves too, both the thicker one and the thinner one. We're using these little bit thinner ones right here. You can see on the opposite side the other DSP we're using for today's card as well. That's a great thing about Stampin' UP's DSP is that it is double-sided, and on one side it's a little bit more mute, I would say, or like makes great background pieces, and the other side is a lot more floral. So we have a belly band on this card today, and it opens up like an accordion. So it has a flip, open, and pull, and we have these 3 different panels on the inside and a spot to write right here. Let me go ahead and show you and tell you some of these measurements for today's card. I'm telling you, it's really easy. I'll set that aside so you can see it. And this right here came from the Scallop Contour dies, and it's this really cool piece. It has a little bit of scallop edge and then like a slit through it, and it's a great rectangle. We'll stamp our thank you on that today, or even the happy birthday. Then you'll have 2 of the DSP that is 5 1/4 by 1 inch. And you'll need 2 of the DSP that's 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. And then you'll need 1 DSP that's 5 1/4 by 2 inch. All these measurements will be in the comments below or a link for my blog later on. All right, so I showed you that cool Pansy I've die cut out and the leaves, which are just on the back of the DSP. It's pretty awesome. And let's go ahead and our belly band right here measures at, I covered up, let me find it. I think that's 9 1/2 by 1 1/2 for our belly band. No scoring needed for that one. And then you'll also need a basic white, which is a 4 by 5 1/4. And here is our base. I'm using the Soft Succulent, which is one of my favorite new ink colors. And it has 3 different score lines. Let me show you each one. Actually, we'll start this way. So it goes scored at 4 1/4, 7, and then 9 3/4 on a 5 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock. All right, let's go ahead and start with our bone folder so we can figure out where we want to put things. So we're going to fold this one in, because this will be our main backing to our card. And then we're going to go kind of like an accordion and go every other to fold it in, just like that. There we go. Now this part is ready to go just to add our pieces, which are pretty easy. First we need to get our basic white though and add this 5 1/4 by 2 inch. Just do a little bit of liquid glue and put it on the far right corner, just like that. We wanted to have it just wide enough so that way when it's closed, you can't see the white on the inside. Go ahead and flip that over and put on our glue for that one. And let's attach that to the inside of our card base. So that very back side. Now we want to make this first gluing down the best one. We're going to use this for the guide for the rest of the time for every layer and piece after. Okay, so that looks great so far. Next, let's go ahead and grab this floral piece here, where this is going to be in the inside of this one. And you can pick whatever you want. It even has like this cool stripes if we wanted to do that one. But we're going to go ahead and keep it floral and put our liquid glue on the back. I'll flip that over. And I'm going to use our lines from this one to help line up that one, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and add our next one, which is the exact same size. That's at 2.5 by 5 1/4. And we'll put this one in. And just make sure we're lining it up so it keeps on going to create that border. Then we have these two pieces left. I like to put this one on the inside. If you want to, you can even make this a floral one. Oh, maybe we'll switch it up so we can have a double floral. That will be fun. As you can tell, the floral is pretty busy, but I love it. And it looks great when you are making these cards. And I love them for the inside because that way this is the focal point, our belly band for the outside. Okay, we're going to close that one up and just go ahead and add our last one. I'm telling you, this one's really easy. It's just a lot of gluing and a couple of pieces. And this could honestly be done with almost any of our DSPs. And we're showing off 5 different sides of our paper today, which is pretty awesome. And I love that about this card, that it features more than regular. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for our belly band. And what we need to do is go ahead and slide it underneath our card. And then we're going to start to fold it. And this is how we're going to make our crease. So we'll just crease it and fold it along the side here. Use our bone folder to help you out a little bit. And then we'll do a fold on this side. And then we're just grab a little bit of our Stampin' Seal or your Stampin' Seal Plus and put it on just one end. We'll close it back up. And then we're going to rest our belly band right on top, let go of the bottom of it, and let it come up to it, kind of like that. We want to give it a little bit of wiggle room, so that way it's easy to slide off and on. And we want to make sure that the ends are on the front, so that way when we turn it over, you can't see any of those lines. All right, just like that. Next, we just need to grab our piece and we need to stamp that with our saying, thank you. Let me do a practice stamp. I didn't have my foam yet, so let's see how it looks without my foam. Looks great. This one's little enough that you can probably get away with it. You want to make sure you have it going about center on your little scallop part. And now we need to build our pansy, our DSP pansy. So what I like to do with this one is use glue dots. We're going to go ahead and just use a couple. We'll do one on one leaf here and attach it to the other leaf. Just like that. There we go. And then we'll put one more on the top and attach that to the back of our pansy. Just like that. Perfect. Then we need to add a dimensional to the back of it. If you want it to be 2 of them, you can put one right there and maybe right where those 2 leaves meet. Just give it a little bit extra. Remove the backings and put it on our fun little scallop label. And just kind of tilt it in an angle. Making sure that we're not covering up our thank you. Like that. Lastly, we just need to add our dimensionals to our belly band and we can attach these ones. So I'm going to put, actually on these ones, but put them in the center. That will guarantee that they will be on your belly band and not on our DSP. and about 3 should be good. All right, make sure we're covering up that line. And there we go. Super cute triple panel accordion card with this cute belly band that we can just pull off and on and open it up to look like that. Again, make sure you write your message in here, and when it's closed up, they won't be able to see it until they take off that belly band. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fun time learning how to make this awesome card, and have a great weekend. Happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.